And our national anthem was sung by some of the volleyball players. Lovely rendition. Good evening. We are at Hudson High School. It is September 9th, 2008. We are playing River Falls. The Wildcats are up. We're in the home gym this year. Last year we played them down in River Falls. The Raiders will be closest to us in the court, and the Wildcats will be on the far side. The Raiders have a full schedule this week. Tonight, on the 9th, we play River Falls. On the 11th, we play Stillwater here at home. And on Saturday, the 13th of September, we have the Raider 8-team Invitational. There'll be 8 teams here. We'll be using the gyms both in the high school and the middle school. There'll be a lot of volleyball going on. We invite all the volleyball fans to come and watch the action on these nights. We have several more home games after that, but this week is a full week of home games. If you can't make any of these, we have another one on the 18th against Ellsworth. They'll be coming to just to show what they've got. Eau Claire North, one of our conference rivals, will be here on the 23rd of September. And then we have the Eau Claire Memorial team coming on October 14th. That's another conference team. Just waiting for the officials to get finished preparing for the game. The down ref is over by the scorekeeping table.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet tonight's starting line for the visit River Falls Wildcats. First for River Falls is junior number 4, Abby Anderly. Next for the Wildcats is senior number 5, Katie Meyer. Next for River Falls is senior number 10, Shelby Benson. Next for the Wildcats is senior number 11, Taylor Lopez. Next for the Wildcats
And we are about ready to begin. This is a conference match. River Falls and Hudson are both in the Big Rivers Conference. Downriff is checking rotation. This game is the first game of at least 3 and at the most 5. The winner of the match will take the best of the 5 games, or the first one who wins 3 games will be the winner of the match. The first 4 games are to 25, no cap, and you must win by 2. River Falls is serving first. Should a 5th game be needed, that will be played to 15. And that's a point by Alicia. Alicia Bauer, number 16, is our middle hitter. Substitution. Natalie is coming in for Cammie. The first server of the evening for Hudson is Kat Malin. And that's another kill by Alicia. Drops in on the River Falls side. That's a point for Hudson. Hudson has 3. River Falls has 0. Little miscommunication there on the River Falls team. Drops down between them. Point for Hudson. Cat serve is out of bounds. Point for River Falls. Net serve for River Falls. Point for Hudson. Katie, our libero, has gone out. Morgan Zabel, another middle hitter, has come in. The next server is Alicia. That's an ace for Alicia. That's another ace for Alicia. Timeout being called by River Falls. First time out of the game. Whenever we have a tournament in volleyball, the younger teams play first, the freshmen, sophomore, and JV. The very last game of the evening will be the varsity. They usually start about 7 o'clock. The younger teams start at about 5:45. So if you're interested in coming down, those are the times to see the games. You can see all the games for only 1 fee. You're not charged for each additional match that you care to see. Hudson has 7. River Falls has 1. Back down nicely by Hudson. And there was also a player in the net on the River Falls side, so that is a point for Hudson. Ball was hit out of bounds by River Falls. Rachel's ball hits the antenna, which is ruled out of bounds. That's a point for River Falls. Hudson has 9, River Falls has 2. Katie, our libero, has gone out. Alicia comes in. Dug up by Kat. And put down by Natalie. Point for Hudson. Substitution being made. Jennifer and Kirsten are coming in for Rachel and Lindsay. The next server is Kirsten. That's an ace for Kirsten. Hudson has 11. River Falls has 2. Ball hits the net. Drops in on the River Falls side. Hudson has 12. River Falls has 2. Cat hits that ball out of bounds. Point for River Falls. The middle hitter. Substitution being made. Cammie is coming in for Natalie. The next server is Cammie. Very deep serve by Cammie. Ball is popped out of bounds. Point for River Falls. Ball is hit out of bounds by River Falls. Served out of bounds. Morgan goes out. Alicia comes in. And the next server is Katie Deutsch. She's our libero. She's a defensive specialist. Always plays in the back row. That tip over the net was by Kat for a point. So that's why Katie wears the different colored jersey, so that she's easily identifiable. Because her coming in and off the court is not counted in the substitution count. Nice dig by Cammie. That point is by Jennifer. That was a kill by Kat, but there was a player in the net on the River Falls side, so that's a point for Hudson. Hudson has 17. River Falls has 4. Drops in on the River Falls side. Point for Hudson. Very low serve over the net. River Falls unable to keep handles on it. Timeout being called by River Falls. Two timeouts have been called by River Falls this game. None for Hudson. Hudson has 19. River Falls has 4. Katie will continue to serve. Deep serve this time. Ball is hit out of bounds. Point for Hudson. Net serve for Katie. Point to River Falls. That point was made by Cat with the help of River Falls because they hit the antenna, which is ruled side out. Substitution, Lindsay and Rachel are coming in for Jennifer and Kirsten. The next server is Lindsay. Lindsay is our setter. Overpass, found the back half of the court for a point. Hudson has 21, River Falls has 6. Ball is served out of bounds. Point for Hudson. Next server is Kat. She's our outside hitter, or the left side hitter. She's a senior. She is one of the captains of the team this year. The other one is Rachel Sadoff. That's an ace for Kat. River Falls hits that ball into the net. This is game points for Hudson. Hudson has 24. River Falls has 6. And that's an ace for Kat. And Hudson wins the first game of the match with the final score of Hudson 25, River Falls 6. There'll be a brief timeout before the players get ready and switch sides for the next game. We are about ready to begin game 2 of the match between the Hudson Raiders and the River Falls Wildcats. Hudson has won the first game. And remember, this is the best of 5. So you must win 3 games out of this match to be the winner. The first server is Lindsay. That's a net serve for Lindsay. Substitution being made. Kirsten is coming in, or excuse me, Brittany is coming in for Cammie. Brittany Eberlin is a sophomore this year. She's also a left side hitter. That's a kill by Rachel. Rachel Sadoff, number 5, is a senior and a right side hitter. The next server for Hudson is Natalie Horsman. Natalie is a junior and a left side hitter also. The overpass was sent out of bounds, so that was a point for Hudson. And that's an ace for Natalie. Hudson has 4. River Falls has 1. Brittany is blocked at the net. Point for River Falls. It hit the basketball net, but we can still play it because we still had 2 more hits on our side. A lot of action going on down there. River Falls hits that ball into the net. It's a point for Hudson. Katie goes out. Morgan comes in. The next server is Alicia. Drops in on the River Falls side. Morgan pops that overpass down for a point. Alicia continues to serve. Ball hits the back corner for a point for River Falls. Alicia goes out. Katie comes in. A lot of action on this one. Morgan finishes it with a kill. Morgan Zabel, a senior, middle hitter. Rachel and Lindsay go out. And Amber and Jennifer come in. Amber was the next server. Amber is a setter, number 6. She is a sophomore this year. She has also played right side. That's an ace for Amber. River Falls hits that one into the net. That's a point for Hudson. Hudson has 11. River Falls has 3. 4 hits being called on River Falls. Point for Hudson. Timeout being called by River Falls. When this airs, we will probably have already played Stillwater and had the Raider 8 tournament. But you will still be able to come and watch the Hudson Raiders play Ellsworth on the 18th, and one of our conference rivals, Eau Claire North, on the 23rd. And then again, our other conference rivals, Eau Claire Memorial, on October 14th. We'd love to see you here rooting on the girls. Be plenty of volleyball action. One timeout has been called by River Falls so far, none by Hudson. Amber will continue to serve. They're calling Morgan in the net, point for River Falls. Substitution being made on the River Falls team. Double hit being called on one of the River Falls players. Morgan is blocked at the net. Point for River Falls. Nice block at the net. Ball is hit out of bounds, though, by Hudson. That's a point for River Falls. Hudson has 13, River Falls has 6. That's a kill for River Falls. Ball is served out of bounds by River Falls. Morgan goes out. Alicia comes in. The next server is Katie. It's an ace for Katie. Substitution being made on the River Falls side. Ball is hit out of bounds by River Falls. Hudson has 16. River Falls has 7. a kill by River Falls. Ball is served out of bounds by River Falls. Substitution. Lindsay and Rachel come in, and Jennifer and Amber go out. The next server is Lindsay. Ball fails to get over from the River Falls side. Point for Hudson. That's an ace for Lindsay. Ball is served out of bounds by Lindsay. Substitution made on the River Falls side. Hudson has 19, River Falls has 9. Drops in on the Hudson side. Goes up into the ceiling, comes back down rather rapidly. That's a point for River Falls. Rachel is blocked at the net. Point for River Falls. That's a kill by Rachel. Substitution. Brittany is coming in for Cammie. And the next server is Natalie. Player in the net on the River Falls side. Point for Hudson. That overpass was killed by Alicia. Tip over the net, but it was dug up by Hudson. That's a kill by Rachel. Ball gets behind the blockers and drops in for a point for River Falls. Substitution being made for River Falls. Point for Hudson. I believe they called a lift on her. This is game point. Alicia is serving. Hudson has 24. River Falls has 13. Blocked at the net by Brittany and Morgan. That is game points for Hudson. The final score of Hudson 25, River Falls 13. Hudson has won the second game of the match. Be a brief timeout before the third game begins for the players to switch sides. We are back. It is time for the third game of the match between the Hudson Raiders and the River Falls Wildcats. If the Raiders win this game, the match will be over. If River Falls wins this game, they will have to take it to a fourth game to determine the winner of the match, and a fifth if necessary. River Falls will be serving first. It's a point by River Falls. Overpass is brought down by River Falls. Natalie's ball fails to get over. She hit it into the net. That's a point for River Falls. And Rachel, point for Hudson. Hudson first server is Natalie Horseman. Player in the net on the River Falls side. There's a nice kill by Rachel. Drops in on the River Falls side, point for Hudson. The score is tied at 3. Block at the net by Alicia and Rachel. Pass went into the net. That's a point for Hudson. That's a kill by Rachel. Falls. Hudson has 8, River Falls has 3. That's the Hudson fans getting going. Natalie still continuing to serve. Ball is hit out of bounds by River Falls. Ball fails to get over the net. Point for Hudson. Nice save there by Brittany. Blocked at the net by Alicia and Rachel. Comes down on the River Falls side. Tip over the blocker's hands. Point for River Falls. That's a kill by Rachel. Katie goes out. Morgan comes in, and the next server is Alicia. That's an ace for Alicia. Ball is hit into the net by River Falls. Morgan fails to get that one over the net. Katie comes in, Alicia goes out. It's a kill by Rachel. Substitution, Amber and Jennifer are coming in for Rachel and Kirsten. Amber is the next setter. Jenny Schemenauer is a right side hitter. She's a senior this year also. That's a kill by Brittany. Hudson has 16. River Falls has 5. That ball hit the floor. That's an ace for Amber. Timeout being called by River Falls. Once again, come and join us here at Hudson High School on the 18th of September when we play Ellsworth, and the 23rd of September when we play Eau Claire North, and then again on the 14th of October when we play Eau Claire Memorial. The Raiders had an excellent season last year. They took second in conference, and they were one of the regional champions. And we're starting out real well this year. Hudson is ready. Warning buzzer. River Falls coming out to the court. Amber will continue to serve. Hits that through the blocker's hands for a kill. Lift being called on River Falls. It's a point for Hudson. Hudson has 19. River Falls has 5. Lift being called on River Falls again. Point for Hudson. Ball is hit out of bounds by River Falls. Point for Hudson. That's an ace for Amber. Nice hit by Jennifer, but it was dug up by River Falls. Morgan hits the net. Point for River Falls. Substitution being made on the River Falls team. Hudson has 22. River Falls has 6. Drops in on the River Falls side. Substitution being made for Hudson. Cammie is coming in for Brittany. The next server is Cammie. Cammie Johnson is a senior. She's a defensive specialist. She will play primarily from the back row. That's a kill from Jennifer. This is game point for Hudson. Hudson has 24. River Falls has 6. The team signaling just one more point. Cammie's serve is into the net. This is still game point for Hudson. Jennifer hits that one into the net. Hudson has 24, River Falls has 8. This is still game point for Hudson. If Hudson wins this game, the match will be over. Ball is hit out of bounds by River Falls. That is game and match. Hudson wins this game with the final score of Hudson 25, River Falls 8. Hudson has also won the match, 3-0. Hudson has won their first 2 conference games of this year, and we hope to see you guys back here for the game against Ellsworth on the 18th. Good evening. It is September 11th. Happy Patriots Day to everybody out there. We are at home tonight at Hudson High School East Gym, and we are playing the Stillwater Ponies. We have a full house tonight. Stillwater is a nice border battle for us. And they are about ready to begin. There is the first call. Stillwater is serving first. That's an ace for Stillwater. Stillwater takes care of that ball, pushes it down hard on the Hudson side. Four hits on the Stillwater side. That's a point for Hudson. Next server for Hudson is a Cat. She's a senior, outside hitter. Substitution. Natalie has come in for Cammie. Ball finds the back line. Another point for Stillwater. Stillwater has 3, Hudson has 1. Player in the net on the Hudson side. Point for Stillwater. Ball is touched by the blockers. Before it heads out of bounds. That's a point for Stillwater. Drops in on the Hudson side. Hudson has 1, Stillwater has 6. Popped over by Natalie. Dug up by Katie. That's a kill for Rachel. Katie Libero comes out. Morgan comes in. The next server is Alicia. Alicia's a middle hitter and a senior. Net serve for Alicia. Off the blocker's fingertips again. Hudson has 2, Stillwater has 8. That's another kill for Rachel. Substitution being made. Kirsten and Jennifer are coming in for Lindsay and Rachel. Four hits on the Stillwater side. next server is Kirsten. She's a setter. Ball is served out of bounds by Stillwater. Substitution, Cammie is coming in for Natalie. The next server is Cammie. She's a defensive specialist and a senior. Ball is served out of bounds. It's an ace for Stillwater. Morgan's hit does not clear over the net. Point for Stillwater. That's a kill by Kat. Substitution. Alicia's coming in for Morgan. The next server is Katie, the libero and also a senior. Nice dig up between Katie and Kat. Ball is hit out of bounds by Stillwater. Point for Hudson. Over the blockers. Point for Stillwater. Net serve for Stillwater. Point for Hudson. Substitution on the Hudson side. Lindsay and Rachel are coming in for Jennifer and Kirsten. The next server is Lindsay. She's a senior. She's a setter. Rachel pops that one back over. But that's a kill for Stillwater. To dig that one up for a point. And a player in the nets for Hudson. Point for Stillwater. Cat's hit is out of bounds. Timeout being called by Hudson. Hudson will be at home this weekend. They're having an 8-team tournament here at the Hudson Gym. And then on our schedule on September 16th, we travel up to Rice Lake, play a conference game up there, We will be home again Thursday the 18th, and then we are heading up to Maple, Wisconsin to Northwestern High School on the 20th for a tournament way up near Superior. On the 23rd of September, we go up to Chippewa Falls and play them. Crowd is getting wild, trying to fire up the Hudson Raiders. Drops in behind the blockers. Point for Stillwater. Stillwater has 17. Hudson has 8. That's an ace for Stillwater. Four hits being counted on Hudson. Point for Stillwater. Nice dig up by Cammie. And it heads out of bounds. Point for Stillwater. Stillwater has 20. Hudson has 8. Net serve for Stillwater. Point for Hudson. Natalie is coming in for Cammie. The next server is Kat. Natalie hits that one into the net. Rachel's ball is hit out of bounds. Point for Stillwater. Hudson is struggling in this game. Stillwater's got some excellent players. That's an ace for Stillwater. Substitution being made. Brittany is coming in for Natalie. Hudson side. This is game point for Stillwater. They have 24. Hudson has 9. That's a kill for Rachel. Katie comes out, Morgan comes in, and the next server is Alicia. kill by Stillwater. The final score is Stillwater 25, Hudson 10. There'll be a brief timeout while the players switch side and get ready for game 2. We are about ready to begin game 2 of the match between the Stillwater Ponies and the Hudson Raiders. Hudson is serving first this game. Lindsay is our first server. Stillwater gets a kill off the blocker's fingertips. They're on the board first. That's a kill by Alicia. The next server is Kat. Ball is served out of bounds. Rachel is blocked at the net. Nice dig by Katie, but it does go out of bounds. Rachel blocks Stillwater at the net. Point for Hudson. The next server is Alicia. Ball is hit out of bounds by Stillwater. Point for Hudson. Hudson has 3, Stillwater has 4. Rachel's block is hit out of bounds. Point for Stillwater. Kat hits that ball into the net. On the Stillwater side, point for Hudson. Substitution. Amber and Jen are coming in for Lindsay and Rachel. The next server is Amber, and she is a setter. They said Stillwater reached over the net before the ball cut the plane of the net. That's a point for Hudson. hits the line. Point for Stillwater. Brittany is blocked at the net. Point for Stillwater. Stillwater has 9. Hudson has 5. Overpass is brought down by Stillwater. Jennifer puts that one into the net. Point for Stillwater. Drops in on the Hudson side. That's a kill for Jennifer. Substitution. Cammie is coming in for Brittany. The next server is Cammie. Cammie's serve is out of bounds. Hudson is struggling with their serves tonight. Cat is blocked at the net. Ball is brought down on the Hudson side by Stillwater. Stillwater has 15, excuse me. Hudson has 6. Timeout being called by Hudson. There is a change by the referees. I did not see the call for that, but they are giving the ball back to Hudson. Fans trying to rile up Hudson. So the score has been changed. Stillwater has 14, Hudson has 7. The down ref is telling Coach Sadoff what has happened. Katie is serving. Ball is hit into the net by Stillwater. goes out of bounds. Cat hits the antenna. That's ruled out of bounds. Couple of nice digs there by Katie. Excellent block by Alicia. Point for Hudson. Lindsay and Rachel are coming in for Jennifer and Amber. The next server is Lindsay. Lindsay's serve is into the net. Substitution was made on the Stillwater side. On the Stillwater side, point for Hudson. The next server is Kat. Stillwater has 17, Hudson has 10. Comes down on the Hudson side. Point for Stillwater. That's a kill by Rachel. Katie comes out, Morgan comes in, and the next server is Alicia. Alicia's dig goes out of bounds. Point for Stillwater. That's a kill for Brittany. Jennifer and Amber are coming in for Rachel and Lindsay. The next server is Amber. That's a kill for Morgan. Stillwater has 19, Hudson has 14. Stillwater hits that ball into the net. Timeout being called by Stillwater. As you can see, we have a nice full house here tonight. Stillwater being fairly close. We can get lots of family and friends from Stillwater. And the noise is building again for the Hudson girls. Hudson has 15. Stillwater has 19. Drops in on the Hudson side. Point for Stillwater. It's another kill by Morgan. Hudson has 16. Stillwater has 20. Substitution. Cammie has come in for Brittany. The next server is Cammie. Ball finds the back corner. Point for Stillwater. That's an ace for Stillwater. Timeout being called by Hudson. Hudson has 16. Stillwater has 23. Noise is building again. I think those are supposed to be ponies. But I think they've lost some of their parts. Whoa, I'm missing the action. Sorry. Cat's ball is hit into the net, I believe. It's a point for Stillwater. Point for Hudson. Morgan goes out. Katie comes in. This is game point for Stillwater. They have 24. Hudson has 17. Katie is serving. being called on Stillwater. That's another ace for Katie. Ball is served out of bounds. Stillwater has won the second game of the match with the final score of Stillwater 25, Hudson 19. There'll be a brief timeout before the game 3 of the match begins. The game has begun. Ball is hit out of bounds. However, they're saying there was a tip, so that'll be a point for Stillwater. If Stillwater wins this game, they will be the winners of the match. If Hudson wins, they will proceed to play game number 4. Drops in on the Hudson side. Cat's ball is hit out of bounds. Stillwater has 4, Hudson has 0. Another point for Stillwater. That's a point by Alicia. First server for Hudson on this game is Kat. Drops in on the Hudson side. That's a kill by Brittany. Hudson has 2. Stillwater has 6. Katie goes out. Morgan comes in, and the next server is Alicia. That's a kill for Rachel. Nice try by Kat, but it does drop in on the Hudson side. Alicia goes out. Katie comes in. Rachel fails to get that one over the net. Little miscommunication on the Hudson side. Brittany's been beating on that ball. Player in the net on the Hudson side. It's a kill by Stillwater. Substitution. Kirsten is coming in and Lindsay is going out. Morgan's ball fails to get over the net. Point for Stillwater. Ball was tapped out of bounds by Stillwater. Point for Hudson. Substitution. Amber and Jennifer are going in, and Rachel and Kirsten are going out. The next server is Amber. That's a kill for Brittany. Gets behind the blockers. A point for Hudson, or excuse me, a point for Stillwater. That ball finds the back line. That's an ace and a point for Stillwater. Brittany finds the back line also for a point. Brittany goes out. Cammie comes in. The next server is Cammie. Morgan pops that one down for a point. Cammie's ball is served out of bounds. Kitty tries to dig that one up. Point for Stillwater. Kill for Stillwater. ace for Stillwater. Timeout being called by Hudson. Stillwater has 18, Hudson has 7. Hudson will be at home on October 14th. We go to Baldwin on October 16th. And then the Big River Conference this year is out at Rice Lake. All the teams from the Big River Conference will meet out there and play each other one more time. Stillwater is not in our conference. They're in a conference in Minnesota. But they always provide a good game. They're a very strong team. Hudson's taken 1 timeout this game. Stillwater 0. Through the blockers. Point for Stillwater. Jennifer hits that one into the net. It's a kill for Kat. Morgan goes out. Alicia comes in, and the next server is Katie. Ball is hit out of bounds. Wait a minute. Okay, well, I guess they're calling that one inbounds. Stillwater has 21, Hudson has 8. Ball is served out of bounds. Substitution. Rachel and Kirsten are coming in for Amber and Jennifer. Next server is Kirsten. Rachel's ball went into the nets. Point for Stillwater. Net served by Stillwater. The next server for Hudson is Kat. Rachel is blocked at the net. Point for Stillwater. Tips that one over for a point. Next server is Alicia. Hudson has 11. Stillwater has 23. Rachel is blocked at the net. Point for Stillwater. This is game and match point for Stillwater. They have 24. Hudson has 11. Ball drops in on the Hudson side. That is game and match for Stillwater. They have won 3 in a row with the final score of game 3 at Stillwater 25, Hudson 11.